on nurturing your child's mental health. So, and today is November the 16th, and this is my birthday week. Not today, but my birthday is on the 21st. So I guess really next week is my birthday week, but I am starting the celebration. So I wanted to share that with you all right? So you can wish me a happy birthday. So we'll go ahead and start with our first tip for this morning. It is to remember that growing up can be really stressful. So, you know how sometimes as a parent, when our children might be having a rough day or they might be like complaining about some challenge and we're like, whatever, try being grown, right? With all of the different responsibilities that we have as adults. And, we're saying like, you haven't seen anything yet, right? When we're talking to our children. But that can come off to be a little demeaning, and I want to encourage us to realize that if they're expressing that they have some stress around a particular issue or situation, that feeling is valid. If they're feeling stressed and overwhelmed, that's valid. And there's no need for us to compare it to the stress that we feel as parents and professionals and business owners and grown-ups, right? That doesn't help the situation at all. So we want to be aware of that and recognize that, restate it to them, the stress that they are expressing, and realize that they're feeling that and their feelings are valid. All right. So hello to Linda. I see you've joined us on Instagram. I appreciate that. Thank you. So our second tip for today is to be proactive. Take your children to therapy. Therapy is not something that has to be reserved for a crisis. It can be used as a tool to build resiliency and to help our children along the process. It can help them with self-confidence. They don't have to be in a crisis to need help with self-confidence. It can help them process different stressors in life, different changes that occur in life, particularly with our young people who are growing up and their hormones are changing. So there's always something going on. There's stuff going on in the external environment. And it can be helpful to have therapy as a tool in their toolbox that they can use to help them along the way and make their path of development easier. So consider therapy. It's not reserved only when crises happen. It can actually help to avoid crisis situations. Okay? Our third tip for today is to explore new things together. So there's something about expanding your horizons and trying new things that can awaken creativity or just be a release given the external stressors that we all experience, including our children. And if that's something that you can do together, then you're helping to strengthen your bond as a parent with your child and show them some vulnerability as well when you're trying something new and you don't always know the outcome, but you're willing to try it with them. All right, so I'll just quickly review our 3 tips for today. The first one is to remember that growing up can be really stressful. So be sure to acknowledge your children's feelings. And that this first tip, it makes me think about a song from New Edition. I'm a big New Edition fan. So I just remember the song that talks about growing up can be a pain. So remember that when you are talking to your children and when they're expressing stress that they're experiencing or feelings of being overwhelmed. The second tip, be proactive. Take them to therapy. It doesn't have to only be used when there's a crisis. It can be a proactive method to help them process things and maybe avoid some challenges and crises. Number 3, explore new things together.